I'm a sculptor. I like making things. I've always just worked for myself. I've never got a proper job. Never used any of my exams or qualifications. I studied everything except art. London was absolutely vibrating with stuff. This was the late 60s, early 70s. That particular period, it was pretty grey, the world. Jobs there were pretty dull and boring. And the idea was in the air that you don't have to go and work for the man, as it were. And I was good at making things. So I'd go with my rucksack, carry them around, and hope someone would buy it off me before I get too hungry. I'd also got into making candles. So if I should tell you what my first successful candle was. I carved it into a willy, basically. I sold about 20,000 of them. I sold them by the half ton. Eventually, when I plucked the courage to go into a shop, I thought, oh, that's good, yeah, we'll have 1,000 of those. I thought, that's it, I'm rich. After I did vampires. Then I used to go to the House of Commons a lot. Then I did all the politician, but Maggie Thatcher was the biggest seller I ever did. As I got income from that, I could afford a studio, and that's when I started sculpting the other things. I started doing busts then started exhibiting them in the Royal Academy, and then started getting commissions. Spike Milligan lived in Finchley. In fact, he was a neighbour of mine. He'd invited me around for tea once and humiliated me. That's another story. When he died, they were talking about doing a statue, and I made a small model, and eventually they decided to go with it, and it took a long time fundraising and that. Then I had a stroke. One of the big problems with having the stroke and being partially paralysed, I've got to be honest, is the fact that I've always made things with my hands. If I'd lost both hands, I really might go to pieces, but as long as I can keep making things, it's fine. Basically, I did a model first, and we got it right on, well, sort of right on the model. It's something equivalent to plasticine, which took quite a few years, and it got more and more elaborate. But they put it in this room with a clear plastic roof, and we had this heat wave, the temperature went up to 90. All of the elephants' heads had fallen off, the trunks had come off, the tusks had come off, all of the foliage had drooped down and melted, the figure had gone like that. So we spent probably 2 months repairing it. Now this was after my stroke as well. So of course I could only use my one hand, and I couldn't really walk properly, so yeah, that was a bit soul destroying for a while. Having that pressure meant I couldn't sit around feeling sorry for myself or anything. I just had to get out of bed and carry on where I'd left off. I see people who've had strokes. I mean, I've been to quite a few meetings and that. They always invite people around and come around and use some stuff, and I can show them how to do things. Occasionally I'm taken up on that. People have a stroke, they have more time to concentrate on aesthetics than that, so it's actually a good time anyway to do it, and your whole system tunes downwards. And you find the world just as rich at that level as at the normal level. In fact, a bit more profound, really. In every situation, especially extreme situations, there's so many things to learn that you wouldn't have known otherwise. That there is a treasure there in everything. I'm just doing a head of Frankenstein at the moment, just for myself. I'm also doing a new bust of Bob Dylan. I just go in and I think, what do I want to do today? If I had the power to change time, the experience of having a stroke and those months in hospital, and basically I would have kept that. I wouldn't have erased it. It's good to see the world from a different angle. So I think I got more out of having that experience. I would like to tap onto that, then get better. But actually, all in all, my life's been richer. Okay, sounds weird, but my life's been richer for it. And yes, I have so many experiences I wouldn't have had otherwise.